Okay guys, so video basically today is on step one of the 3 steps. Okay, I'm not going to go through step 2 and step 1. They are basic. You know, if you're taking a trade down, you take from as high as possible. You know, if you're taking a trade up, you take from as low as possible, and you know where to take that from: the HA charts, the 5-minute charts. Okay. You also know step 3, which is momentum, look for wicks, things like that, right? But this is step 1, because this, getting your direction, basically a starting point, basically planning your trades for, you know, from the start, is very, very important. And I promise you, once you can pick the direction straight away, everything else just falls into place, you know, because you know the direction, you know that your trade's going to win. Okay, so I've got a few tips for you. I'm going to show you quite a lot of recordings today, you know, but basically they're all going to come up with the same thing, and I've got a few tips on, you know, how you can make sure you've picked the direction correctly, or at least give you the confidence that you know that you've picked the direction correctly. Okay, so let's crack on with it. All right. Right, before we go any further, just let me show you. I think this recording, is it Wednesday or Thursday? It might have been Thursday or Friday. It might have been Friday actually. When we came in the room, right, first of all, when we came in the room, this is at the end of the session. Alright, if you look at the GU here, this is the end of the session. But what I'm going to do is show you, how I knew this was going to happen, how I knew this was going to go where it went here. You know, here, price here, and here. Okay? Let's move in a bit, just show you on the GU. Right, first of all, when we came in the room, the GU 1 hour was down here. Okay, there's a tiny little bit of red here. I think it was just going red, and you can see there's a wick on that candle there. We were on the 4-hour BB band here. We were on this massive 8-hour BB band here. Right, now this daily candle was red, and it had a red arrow at above it, but it was down here. Okay, so at some point, guys, you've got to say to yourself, has that signal done its job? Because basically, if you're looking here and here, these two supers are your direction. They're saying up, so effectively that was a pullback. Now you can see the wick on this red candle from the day before, and you can see how the BB band had flipped down there, and look, it was right off it. Right, now I said in the past that the only thing to stop, you know, a direction is orange lines and BB bands. Now in the example here, look at this, it's gone through and then bang, straight back down, because it went through a wall, slightly through a wall, and then bang. Okay, then the direction, because this was still up, and you're pretty much on the BB band again here through this time. Then it's come all the way up to the BB band. Look, that's where it went to before being rejected again. Okay, it hit another wall and then went down, and then of course it comes back through here, and then that red disappeared. Now when that red was there, it automatically looked here, so this 8-hour BB band flips up and said, right, this is going up. Okay, so based on this chart and this chart, I was biased up, even with the small red there. Okay, 4-hour, yes, definitely up. Okay, the 1 hour, now look at this, guys, I've mentioned about this in the past. Double bottoms, look, bang down, up, rejected, bang down, up, and look how powerful they are. I will show you later on, you know, in the video, some examples of, you know, how powerful double bottoms are. But you can see it there, look at that. Okay, that was the move after, but this is where we were at the start of the session. So for me, I'm thinking, right, GU up, based on what I saw. 8-hour BB band, yes, there was a small red there, but the 8-hour BB band, you know, they kind of look at the daily red and said it had done its job. Okay, 4-hour BB band, possible double bottom up, so GU up. Okay, now here's a little tip what you can use what I would expect you guys to do as well, when you come in the room, right, is to do this. First, work out whatever pair you're, planning to trade. Look at the bias there and see if you can get yourself a bias. But then there is a way that you can kind of confirm that bias, okay, by correlation, guys. Not, so basically, so you've done what you've done here is you said the GU's up. Right, now, what do the GU, the EG, and the GCAD have in common? They've all got the GBP in common, okay? GBP USD, Euro GBP, GBP CAD. Okay, so basically, what you can do is once you've got your bias for the GU there saying up, just confirm it on the other two charts. You might find that you'll get confirmation. Let's have a look at the EG. You were right on the daily orange line, so you're going to get a reaction there, right? Yes, it had already been up and hit here, as you can see on the green candle, the previous on the 8 hour, but again, the move was still on, still a downtrend. Look, still downtrend, so the move was still on, still going, okay? 4 hour, again, yeah, you've already been up, but it was still coming down. You were on, what had happened here is it had come down, hit the BB band. You can just about see the wick here, hit the BB band and gone back up. Okay, so again, you could say, yeah, this could come down again. And I know this looks a bit messy, but look at this here, guys. Look at this. 2 red GU, 2 green EG. 2 red EG, 2 green GU. 2 red GU, 2 green EG. It was like for like. It was correlating beautifully with the EG. Okay, so if you said to yourself that the GU are fancy up, and then you looked at the EG and you said, oh, well, this looks down, off the daily orange line, that is confirmation that you may be right with your analysis of the GU. Okay, so let's have a look at the GCAD as well, because that had the similar, it has the GBP involved. Okay, again, look where we are on the 1 hour. You'd had this down. I know it's a bit messy with the wicks and that, but still it come down, and this is a big giveaway. You see this wick here, and it starts doing this. This is a big giveaway that price is going to go again. And if you put that on your line chart there, you will see a double bottom forming. So again, you had, and that's a perfect one as well, guys, because double bottoms, if the second part of the W is higher than the first part of the W, which it is there, right, then they really, really do move. Okay, again, on the 4 hour, you'd hit the BB band, but again, look where you are. This is much higher than, this position in particular here. Okay, and it had done the same again. It hit the BB band, come down, it tried to go, bit of a reversal there, and bang. Okay, 8 hour, again, the BB band, very similar to the GU. It's come down and then bump gone. And yes, you were bouncing with an uptrend off the daily orange line. And again, look here, these are the control. Okay, so the GCAD confirms yet again your analysis for the GU. So GU up, and basically GU went up, as you can see. EG down, EG went down. But all you've done there is you've looked at your GU and you've said to yourself, well, let's see if I can just get confirmation from the correlating GBP pairs as to whether the GU, my analysis on the GU is correct. Okay, so this is what you can do every day now, and this is what I want you to do when you come in the room. Instead of straight away putting your asking your questions on bias, right, work it out yourself, right? Then I don't know, it's something like 9:30, I will automatically give out my bias, as I have been doing, guys. Let's be honest, I have been telling you what I think, excuse me, and I will automatically give out my bias at around about 9:30. Okay, maybe a little later, depending on what I see. Okay, but I want you to put it into your head to work it out, and then test yourself basically. And if you've got the right bias with me all next week, then you've cracked it. You've cracked it, because I'll tell you now, once you have got your direction, that's it. That's it. You've cracked it. Seriously, and I'll show you why now. Okay, we're going to, as I say, I've got a lot of videos to get through. So, let's crack on. Right, okay. Great example of what I have just been talking about here. Come in the room. Right, I know we're a little before, you know, the room open. Maybe the room wasn't open and somebody started. Well, it was, obviously, because they recorded the room session, so empty had opened a bit earlier. Alright, let's look at the GU, because I'm going to be trading the GU. I trade the GU and GCAD anyway, but, you know. Okay, so we've gone through, not far off this BB band. Oh, look at this. Right, trend is definitely down, down, down. I know this orange line here, but it's definitely arcing down this. So the trend is down. This has taken price to the orange line here. Yes, sometimes they pace it, sometimes they just go beforehand, right? A green, you know, a green for me, I would be looking there now for a second move down if I wasn't already in. Sometimes, here's the thing, guys, right? I have a 15 pip stop loss because I trade the GCAD. Okay, so, you know, if this bounces up now and says I want to pace this purple line here, I'm not too mithered, because, you know, it's not going to take me out unless it really goes. And even if it did take me out, guys, I'll be straight back in from perhaps a higher position. But, I mean, I would have been in pretty much as soon as I saw that green anyway. Okay, so, you know, even if it bounces and I was looking for a second move, you know, as soon as price hasn't gone above this purple line, I will be in. But anyway, I'm not talking about entries, it's about bias. Okay, so I'm looking at GU down with the trend now. Okay, let's confirm it. Well, look at this on the EG, look at the big BB band flip up here. You're virtually right on this. The one thing that I don't like about this just turning straight away now is the fact that this signal hasn't taken price to this orange line. I know we're looking at this BB band, but this is a red yellow. If that was just a red, then this would, for me, would just go right. But with it being a red yellow, it might want to see this orange line here, so it, you know, could come down a bit more. But basically, it's still confirmed to me that the GU is going to come down. Yes, I know we're outside here, but we have come back in some. Look at the 8 hour, there's a big wick there with that blue. So we have come back in some. This signal's done its job. What it might do, hit this, we'll have a nice bounce down, 4 hour orange line, bigger the time frame, bigger the bounce, right? And then it might, you know, sometime later on in the day, tomorrow maybe, go up more. Okay, same again here. Look, you've had it, it's come back inside, it's paced the daily. You had an 8 hour, it's come back down. Okay, so the EG confirms for me that my analysis on the GU is correct. Let's have a look at the GCAD. Look at this, same again, BB band comes down, not far off it for me. Excuse me, 1 hour is down, 4 hours to the orange line. Highly likely that we're going to get excuse me, what's up with my chest at the minute, guys? That we're going to get a bounce down here. Okay, again, you know, we were outside, we come back in. Basically, the GCAD again confirms what I already knew from the confirmation that the EG gave me, is that the GU is highly likely, highly probable, I should say, because that's what trading's all about, probability, highest probability to come down. Okay, so I'm trading the GU and the GCAD. I know they're both going down. Okay, so I'm not going to be showing you the entries. I'm just going to, you know, crack on and fast forward through these guys just to show you eventually what did happen. Right, well, you can quite clearly see GCAD, you know, going, and if I was in on that green and say somewhere here, then 15 pip stop loss would have been up here, so I'd have been safe. Okay, and now winning. Right, as far as taking your max plan trades, well, I'll tell you now, if you took it on the GCAD, you've already done your max plan. One trade has already won there. Okay, sometimes after big moves, guys, and this is what these are, powerful moves, you know, even against that trend, it takes a long time to get going. Okay, but what I will say about your max plan trade on this, right, and I'll wait till I get to the end of it and show you. Okay, what I will say about your entries on this, it doesn't matter as long as you've got your direction. Right, look, now you've got down, and look, this, I will point that out, by the way, guys. Look, it did touch, it did want to touch the 4 hour orange line there. It came down a bit more here, but then from there, look, it's not going against you. Your stop loss would have been down here, and it's now going in your direction. Okay, on the EG. There was the GU, by the way, starting to go. Okay, so but here's the thing. I'm just going to fast forward a little bit more because I want to get to a point right where that's not on. Sorry, empty. Right, I'll pause it there. Right, your GCAD. Look at that. Right, now look at this. Look. You know, look right off. Look at the GU. Right off the 4 hour orange line. Eventually got going. Right. But let's say you are not taking all your max plan pips in one trade, which you could have done. You planned that, you knew what was going to happen because everything on the 1 and 4s told you GU, GCAD were going to go down and EG were going to go up. So you could have taken all your max plan pips, you know, from there, from there, from there. You could have done it all in one go, but let's say you don't want to do that. You're more interested in getting your 5 pips. Well, okay, that would have won for 5 pips, that would have won for 5 pips, this, all those trades would have won for 5 pips. Okay, but because you had your direction down, okay, you should have only been taking down trades. Okay, and as I said, every single down trade, even this one, although it looks as though it didn't win there, it won down here. Okay, this one, you know, that looks like it hasn't won here, it's won when price got down here. Okay, but eventually that went the 20 pips for you to do your max plan trade in one go. Okay, guys, so that's basically what you need to do. It's the way I work it out. I will always look for correlation, and I've said this in the past about when you start to see correlation on 5-minute yellows like this here, right? This is 5-minute yellows. Now imagine having that correlation on the LTs. Okay, it's an absolute certainty if you know that and the GCAD are all correlated, that you know that you basically picked the right direction. Okay, so that's what I want you to do, guys. I want you to really try and work it out yourself, and then we'll have a look at the correlation at some point. And next week we will you know, I'll come on at one point. Probably Friday might be the best day to do it. Okay, right, we're cracking on because, as I say, I've got a lot of videos to show you. What was the other one? Number 41. Right, here we go. Okay, right, this was a late recording. You see it? Look, we come in the room at 9 o'clock, guys, and this is 45 minutes later. So for me, right, if you haven't traded, fair enough. Okay, if you haven't traded, fair enough, because this isn't really crystal clear at the moment, and it wouldn't have been crystal clear, you know, at 9 o'clock. You know, maybe it was coming down to this orange line. Is that 9 o'clock? No, that's 8:30, you see. So at 9 o'clock, this is where you'd be, and you'd be like, well, okay, we might be bouncing off the 4 hour orange line, so you may have taken this. Okay, fair enough, one trade in. What, if you weren't sure about it, what you should do is wait, give yourself a plan. Plan your starting point ahead of time. Okay, you could have said, right, well, I've taken this as soon as I've come in the room, but again, with this setup, it's not crystal clear. Right, someone's pointing out in the room, look, okay, look at this. Right, GU, look at the GU. Not far off the daily BB band. There's no arrow there pushing that higher. There's nothing on 8 hour. You're up there. Right, there's nothing on 4 hour. You've already had a bit of a pullback. Chances are for me, you've already seen these trying to perform. The chances are for me that GU is going to come down. Okay, so you're thinking GU down. Let's have a look at the EG. The one thing I will say, guys, I'm just going to pause it there, about the EG, right, is that it's got a daily super on the head. If this goes red yellow, then I basically I will use this. I will look at this and say, well, hang on, we're on the daily orange line here. The chances are this is going to go up, but what I won't just say to myself, well, that means that the GU is going to go down because of this super. I'm basically looking at that and saying to myself, okay, it's half in my mind that the EG is going to go up. I've already said I fancy the GU down, but I'm not going to use the EG as my confirmation that the GU is going to perform, okay, because of that daily super. You know, if it was daily red, then I've had no doubt that this would, you know, turn around and go up, and it probably will go up, guys, right? But the point is, I'm not using it solely as my confirmation that these here are going to go, the GU is going to go down. So let's have a look at the GCAD. Okay, look at this, guys, right? We've had this move up. Look where we are, right on the orange line here, right on this daily orange line. For me now, you know, maybe a little bit more of a push, which we're seeing here, right? But then I think down based on the daily. There's no, I know this is a red yellow, yeah, but basically it'll hit this, bounce down, and then probably go up, you know, maybe tomorrow. There's no 8 hour pushing it up. We're not far off the BB bands there, right? There's no 4 hour pushing it up, and look what's happened. Maybe a little bounce there and then down, right? We've already had this kind of you know, second move again here, but this has bounced. You can just see the wick here, right? It's bounced, it's gone through the orange line, it's bounced again. So I think down on the GCAD. Okay, so now I'm looking for my trades. As you know, 5 minute BB bands are flipping down. I will be looking for down trades, GU, GCAD. Okay, basically it wasn't the EG so much that confirmed my analysis on the GU. It was the GCAD because of where it was. Okay, yes, sometimes, and here's the point, right, guys, if you come in a room and let's say the GCAD had a daily up, red yellow, UCAD had a daily up, red yellow, and the GCAD had a daily up, red yellow on the current open candles, then it's pretty obvious that the Canadian dollar is controlling the GU and the UCAD, okay, because they've both got the CAD in common, okay. But when they haven't, I know it looks like this, and if you look at this, it's not really that clear. I know you've got an 8 hour here, right? You've had this move again here, and it does look as though the GCAD has followed the UCAD, right? But also look at the GU, it's gone up, down. So at the moment, all three of those pairs are looking down. So GCAD for me would be down. Okay? So basically it's same again. We've got as buyers, we're looking for downs. You know where to take trades from. There and here to take it down, right? GCAD, look, there, okay. EG we set up, but because of this, this daily super, it's not conclusive. All right, it will go up, in my opinion. When you start seeing this like this, you know, flatlined here, it will go up. But I wouldn't use that solely as my confirmation for the GU and the GCAD, and on this occasion, guys. Oh God. Right, so again, you're just looking for downs on your GU. Look where you are now. Let's say you took this one, 5 pipper, definite winner. Took this one off the BB band, 5 pipper, definite winner. Look at your GCAD, winner. EG. Is it going up, really? Oh. Okay. all I'm doing, guys, is fast forward. I'm not showing you the actual trades. I'm just showing you, you know, basically how to understand the 1 and 4s and to get your bias. Look, 1, 2, 3, all winners. There's no way I would have been taking the GU up once I've made my when I've analysed the charts and they say down, that's it. I stick to the downs, because basically this can happen. If I'd have been saying, oh, on the G card, oh yeah, well, I can take them up and down because the bias is a bit, you know, not easy to read, then look at this trade here, might have lost. Look at this trade here, might have lost. But if I just stuck to the downs, 1 winner, 2 winner, 3 winner, you know, GU, 1, 2, 3 winners. Okay? Okay, and look, eventually the GU went. Not sure if you got 20 pips. If you took it here, it was 45, I'd say 42, 22, there was a 20 pip move there. GCAD definitely. Look at the EG. Look at that EG. I had the daily super as well, you know. But, as I said, I didn't use it as my kind of confirmation for that. Okay, it looks like that 8 hour now has touched the 8 hour orange line, so chances are this will go up. I might get a second move and then bounce here down a bit and then up. Okay, but the point is, guys, again, I got my bias on direction, not just by looking at the GU, but by correlating it with another pair. This time the GCAD, because of where the GCAD was on the daily chart, 8 hour, 4 hour, and the fact that, you know, you'd have this attempt at a double top. And again, look, it's a perfect one. You see there? That's how high it went. And look what the second part of the M was. There, lower. Alright? I hope this is sinking in, guys, because, you know, this is basically pretty much how I get my direction. And once you can read direction, you cracked it. I say this all the time, right? Because there's so many people. I'm going to stop it right there. There's so many people come in the room, and I see them, and they're starting the day 3 or 4 trades down, like Sergeant Pipper. Sorry I mentioned you, Sarge, but you won back the other day 4-3, but you started the day with 3 losses. And I'll tell you now, I know that's because you didn't pick the right direction. You know. Rocky, I'm going to mention you as well. Rocky had a good week last week. He took 15 trades, he won 12. The 3 he lost, he knows if he had a slightly bigger stop loss, those 3 would have won. He had a 5 pip stop loss, but if he had 8 to 10 pip stop loss, he'd have had the perfect week last week, 15 out of 15. Okay? So Rocky's now on the right track of picking direction. Okay, guys, so let's go and have a look. Right, GU again, we're looking at GU. Look at this, daily. It's only a pink. It's not a red pink. Right, that pink for me is about as powerful as a small red. Alright, on its own. But look at this, guys. It's gone through the orange line. It's not far off the daily BB band. Way outside on the 8 hour. Way outside on the 4 hour. All these signals here, right, and you're outside with a 1 hour blue. Now, just one other thing, I have to mention this. Look at this. Bang, rejected. Up, rejected. Right. You must have heard me say in the room about the more times you hit a level and it's rejected, the higher the probability the next time it goes up that it's going to go through. Yeah, you must have heard me say that, and it, you know, it holds firm, guys. Okay, so I'm up with the GU. Right, let's have a look at the EGs to try and confirm what I think with the GU. Well, we've got a daily here. Might want to go to this orange line, but look where we are. We are on the 8 hour chart, BB band there. Right, look where we are here. Not far off the BB band. We've already had one blue here. We took it all the way back down here, and it's come back up. Look where we are. Look at this. This is crazy. Wicks up here, then it come down a bit, went right up, right back down. Wick touches the daily again. Sorry, the BB band again, and then all the way to the other BB band. For me now, EG confirms. EG is down, so basically it confirms what I think about the GU. The GU is up. Let's just go and have a look at the GCAD for extra confirmation. Daily down, orange line, outside 8, outside 4. Yes, people are looking at that, but oh my god, has that done its job? Well, I would say so, yeah. Okay, 1 hour blue outside. I think this looks up. Again, there is a super there, so what we'll do is we will not what do you call it, use this solely as our confirmation, but because we've got the EG confirming that we think it's going to go down, the EG, and the GCAD confirming that we think it's going to go up, we know that the GU, or my analysis now is that the GU is going to go up. Okay, so I'm going to trade the GU up, GCAD up based on this. Okay, and we'll watch the EG as well, guys. Again, I'm not looking for the entries with you. I will point them out the further we go along in the video. Okay. Oh, there you go. Look, starting to go again. It could be a long one. This they tend to do this from time to time. But look at the EG down. Okay. Not so sure. You know, it might come to this orange line and then bounce the EG because it's got a daily. So that's the way you look at it. You know, it's not really strong down. I know there's an 8-hour signal. Well, anyway, you know, you would have had a trade in there based on what we saw here. GCAD starting to go. Yeah, come back down again here. You see, this is why I have, right, a good size stop loss on the GCAD, guys, because it is prone to do this. Okay, you can't have a 5 pip stop loss on the GCAD. Alright, you need a really good one. Okay, it went down because the UCAD hit this orange line and went down here. EG, look at this here, bouncing off the 5-minute orange line. That would have been your trade. You can't say it's going to go forever, so you would have taken that. However many pips you got, then close your trade because of the 5-minute BB band, because you're always going to bounce, right? And then you go back up here, and if everything still lines up, you know, you look for it down again off here. Okay, so anyway, I said I wasn't going to get involved in the trades, and I'm trying not to, but you know, just too nice to look at. Okay, taking its time. GCAD finally making its move, probably because the UCAD is. Look. GU, never am I taking the GU down once I've seen that bias. And look at it now, look at this. You might even get a 1 hour shortly. Probably did while that was there. Look, up. Okay, GCAD going up. EG again, look, down. So if you'd have taken that one, you'd have waited for this one, which is probably, you know, started with a yellow and a pink there. That's another thing to watch for, guys. These combinations of a yellow with another arrow next to it, they really do perform well on the HA chart, that is. Okay, so I'm going to fast forward to the end of this because I just want to show you one thing that talks about at the start of this. We're near the end of it. Right, okay, I'll pause it there. Right. At the beginning, look, yes, it took ages, but look at this, guys. No matter where you took this, if you took 5, well, you know, if you had a 5 pip stop loss, you might have lost, but if you got a 10 pip stop loss, you'd have got away with it. Every one of your trades would have won because it came all the way up here. Right, okay, GCAD, look at this again. You got all your max plan pips in one go. You did on the GU eventually, but if you wanted to do it 5 pip at a time, 4 5 pip trades, there you go, you all won. Look what happened, and what I said happens. The more times you hit, the higher the probability it will go through. And also, guys, look at the setup, and the chances are, you know, there will be a pullback because you've just gone through this orange line, but the chances are this wants to go to here now. Okay, so yeah, again, you know, all basically I'm trying to show you there again is how to use how to get your bias on the 1 and 4s. Pick your bias and then just see if you can get confirmation from the other couple of pairs. Okay. Come on then, crack on. God, this is going to be a bloody long video, guys, I tell you. Where are we? 47. Right, come in the room. Right, first thing, let's have a look. GU, look at this, guys. You've gone through the orange line. You're not far off the BB band. Chances are, you're going 8 hours short out. Chances, the probability is now that this is coming down. You're outside 4 hour. It's already had one attempt to come out. It's going back up again. You know, for me, the GU is down. It's down. Okay. So you want confirmation. Well, first and foremost, let's just have a look at the 5 minutes. Look at this. Look at it. It's completely flattened out. Yes, it's been going back up to it, but it's not really pushing up anymore. So for me, you know, you should be looking down on the GU. Look at the GCAD 5 minute, just out of interest. What I will say, guys, about the GCAD is, and I'll show you. In fact, let's do what we should do anyway. We've said down with the GU. Let's look at the GCAD. The EG, right? There's no way that you can use this, in my opinion. I'm not saying it will, won't go up, but with this being a red yellow, I would say, well, you know, don't use this solely as confirmation for the GU. Okay, excuse me, because of this red yellow. But again, you're through the orange line here, you're outside here, but they've all got signals on the head as well, as you can see. You know, apart from the 1 hour, you had that. It might go up. I wouldn't use that as confirmation for the GU, but I like the look of the GU going down. All right, GCAD. You've had this. You've got a red yellow here as well, right? But again, you're not far off here. Again, there's nothing on the head here. You've got a 4 hour blue here, which, you know my feelings on these is to get something next to them, this will go down. So looking at the 148 daily there, I would say you could go both ways, basically, because of this, you know, and where you are. And because of this, what I would do with this, though, rather than use this as confirmation, I would say that the GU is going to go down. Okay, and the best way, if you wanted to trade the GCAD, would be, you know, perhaps get 5 minute yellows or greens. Well, it won't be greens. Get 5 minute yellows with this daily yellow. Okay, but today, again, looking at this, I'm looking at down because of where we are, here, and here. This, again, doesn't really confirm, the EG doesn't confirm to me that the EGU is going to come down. So this is one of them where you have to say to yourself, well, okay, I'll just trust the GU to go down. And again, you can see that every time you've hit the BB band here, that's exactly what's happening, guys. You know, so look for them down after 5 minute BB bands. If you get 10 pips a trade, 5 to 10 pips a trade, then you're going to do your max plan pretty quickly. Okay, now let's crack on then. You see, first trade here. Look at the BB band there, bang. Yep, look at it. I know that signal turned up late, but the trade was after BB bands, wasn't it? Oh, and look at the setup now. You see how it's all evolved, guys, as well. It started off with an 8. Look at this. Double top again. Look. This will come through this orange line. Without a shadow of a doubt, this will come through this orange line. Okay. And with the fact that it's going 8 hour, I would be looking at the 4 hour. I think I've used this one in the past, actually. And it does go to the 8 hour. But again, you know, you got your bias from here. You didn't really get a confirmation because EG isn't the best way of confirming it because of that red yellow on the current candle. The same with the GCAD, it's got a red yellow on the current candle. So as much as it'll come down, the strength will be possibly with the up. Okay. Well, basically, I said it could go both ways. This one, didn't I? Probably right. All right. So we'll fast forward in. right? And it's a good thing now with the GU, we know exactly where it's going because we've got these signals, right? Here, the 8 hour is definitely going to take price to this 4 hour. This probably goes super at some point and really push to here, you know. So you knew once that setup appeared like that, right, and you were in here, you were absolutely certain of getting your 20 pip move for your max plan in one go. Okay, right, I'm going to fast forward again. Yep, look. Right, still going down, not touch this. Oh, and look, super, there you go, to there. But again, look what I said on the G cap, because of that red yellow, look, up, up. I suppose you could have taken them both ways. Personally, I would have just stuck with the red yellow there and taken them up. Another one here. I'm going to get right to the point where we touch that 4 hour orange line. No, not quite, I don't think. Oh, you might have there, yeah. I think you had, you must have touched it there. Certainly touched the 1 hour BB band as well. But again, look guys, double top, and look how powerful they are. Okay, so you definitely 100% got your 20 pips in there, guys. I'm not sure what these moves are here. These were pretty much 20 pip moves up anyway. You know, the GCAD, so you know, it's just a matter of reading the 148 daily. And oh, just to point out, by the way, this did go up eventually. Look, you know, and again, got a similar setup, and look, from the green as well. Greens tend to reverse things, guys. You see greens and, you know, start looking for correlation, and then bang, look. Get to the point where we ended. Yeah, there again, that yellow there up with it on the GCAD. But anyway, guys, again, all I'm trying to do here is draw your attention to the fact of how to, you know, choose to get step 1 of the 3 steps right, because if you get that right, guys, you cracked it, absolutely cracked it. I'm going to pick a pretty old one here now, just to point something else out. Where are we? 26. Right, yeah, this one was, you know, this was it has the EU one, so there was no correlating on this particular day. But what I did want to point out here is, you look at the GU, you've hit the 1 hour orange line. Again, look at what's happened. It's gone through, come down up here, then it's retested, then it's gone again, then it's come back, and it's retested the orange line from above this time. You see how it came below last time, but look now, struggling to go back below. Okay, we're starting to get a move up, but look at something else here. Look at this BB band flip up. Look at it. Right, this is your lower low. This then becomes a higher low because this BB band has flipped up. Right, this is, for me, going up. It's going up. Look, again, another sign, guys. Look at the 4 hour, how flat it has been for the last day, basically. There, look. You see? So there's no, even this blue, which, you know, has pushed it down from about here to about here. It's got nothing next to it. It's not getting any more thrust, any more help. The daily super basically is not getting any more help, and you're on a 1 hour BB band. This is up. Okay, it's up. So watch for flips, and look at that. Bang, look at it. You know, guys, it's just a matter of coming in the room and saying to yourself, well, you know, that BB band's flipped up there. There's nothing pushing, nothing more pushing the GU down. And look at the 4 hour now. You were right on the either BB band on the 8 hour as well, or the orange line there, as you can see. But look at this. You got a 4 hour signal now. one other thing to point out, look where the GCAD was. We're up, up, up. 1 hour orange line. You could have waited for that. All you had to do, I mean, it was 8:30 when it had actually happened, that guys, but you got another entry somewhere here because it come back up to 5-minute BB band there. But you know, the point I'm trying to make is, look, you know, where to set your trade from. You can come in the room, you can say, well, I'm not getting in until you know, this happens or that happens, or we reach that certain point, you know. And again, looking at the EU, you're bouncing off the daily orange line, you're off the 8-hour orange line, you're off the 4-hour BB band, you're off the 1-hour BB band when you were outside, and you know, it correlated with the GU on that occasion, and look what happened. You know. So again, watch for BB band, flip ups, flip downs. Make you know, if you're on big time frame BB bands, then price is gonna move, guys. I can assure you that. Okay. Wow. Just let me have a drink. Right, we come in the room. Okay, let's have a look at the GU. Well, look at this here, you know. Look, nothing really. A very strong downtrend. It's tried to go, it's tried to go. Look where you are here. Yeah, we've got an 8-hour signal. Not sure it's on the BB band. Maybe top side of the 8-hour orange line. We've had this push up here, but this now has not gone to the BB band. So again, this below here would suggest to me down. Okay, let's have a look here. Maybe double top. Here's the thing about this one, guys, right? You come in the room and you see this and you're not sure on the GU. Alright, again, get your confirmation here, confirm it with this here, right? Okay, but not 100% sure on the GU, but I'd say more down, okay, because of this. Yes, I know I said about it nudging here, right? This is really strong. So again, you've got this that's saying down as well. So again, this will probably come down to at least here, probably go through it because it's nudged a couple of times, okay? However, right, again, this is not very conclusive. You cannot base the GU down, right, just on that EG, because that EG, you know, is a really strong trend up, guys, in all honesty, you know. So you can't just base it on that and say, oh yeah, GU's down because EG's, but oh sorry, GU might go up because the EG's down. Okay, try and say to yourself, well, okay, I can't work that one out, I'm not too sure on this one, let's see what the GCAD has to say. Okay, well, you come down here, right, and look at these, look at this, look at this, this here is massive. This BB band here on the daily is massive. You are right on it, on the orange line, you are right on it. For me, GCAD, that is a major signal. For me, GCAD is down, okay, because that signal can be trusted because of where we are here. That is major. GCAD is down. I already said that I thought the GU looks down because of that 8-hour there. Okay, not sure about the EG. You're out on the 5-minute BB bands as well. You know, so if I was trading the EG, I would let this signal do its job and then look for signals, you know, if it comes down to the BB band here, or if it bounces off the orange line here. You're very high on the daily and the 8-hour, but so I wouldn't be trading the EG. I would be trading the GU down, but in particular this GCAD down because of that, and my bias on the GU are based down because of my bias on the GCAD as well. Okay. So again, you're just looking for me for trades down, GU, GCAD. There's one straight away. That would have won for 5 pips, 10 pips, 57.74, definitely one for 10 pips. This one 91 to 67. Jeez, you know, there's your whole max plan trade in one trade. Okay. Boom. There you go. You see. Okay, and again, it's looking like some kind of double top. And this one's even better. Look at this. It's gone up, down, bounced off the 1 hour orange line, and look, double top. Boom. Okay. This has gone super. There's a flashing 4 hour now. Alright, so that basically, again, I kind of trusted the downs based on not just one pair. You know, I tried to get confirmation off another pair, and if I needed more confirmation for the GCAD as well, I would have looked at the UCAD, and the UCAD had pierced, you know, the 1 hour orange line here. Okay, and look, you know, bang, that gave you decent trade on the UCAD as well. Okay. Right, I'm pretty sure there's something else I wanted to point out to a member here. Blah 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 blah. What was his name? I'll tell you his name. Right, when I get to the point of it. Okay, Mr. Lambo, I am talking to you. Please listen to what I say. Okay. On Friday, I think you were looking, I can't recall what actually happened, but Dips and I were trying to explain something to you about blues. Okay, about blues being the herald of a reversal. Okay, well, look at this. Here on the EG, here on the UCAD. Okay, no blue, no blue, no blue, no blue, blue, blue. Now watch what happens, Lambo. And the reason we say this, Lambo, is because you should make this a part of your strategy now and say, well, I am definitely not trying to reverse without blues. Okay. And there you go, Lambo. By the way, look at the GU again off the top there. Bang. Okay, look at the GCAD off the top there. Bang. But look, this is what I was trying to point out to you, Lambo. Look at this. With the blues. Do you remember the blues? Look at that. Now look at the EG without the blues. Look at that. That would have smashed you out the park, and it would have wrecked. The thing is, Lambo, them kind of trades can win. Okay. One day, but the next day they'll lose, and that's what messes with your head. So if you just say to yourself, it's not part of my strategy, I'll trade that UCAD up because it's got 1 and 4 hour blues, but I'm not trading the EG down because it hasn't got 1 and 4 hour blues. Okay, mate, so that's kind of what Dips and I were trying to explain to you. You understand? And again, just point out those moves there, because your bias was down. You know, your trades, you definitely won your trades off the 5 minute BB bands. You know, the 2 there on the GU, that one, even if you got in at any point here on the GU, right, they didn't lose, and you eventually won. Alright, because your bias was down. Alright, Lambo. Okay, right guys, again, that was something I wanted to point out. Oh, just one other thing on that. Hans asked me about TPs. Hans, right, TPs, because I choose, my trades are made here, Hans, on these big time frames. You know that the bigger the bounce, the bigger the move. Yeah, you know that. I've said it many times. So let's look at that UCAD. Okay, you see this here, right? It went pretty much to the 5 minute orange line and did that. Right, that 5 minute orange line doesn't exist when I'm looking at take profits. Okay, it's not even there, because I know that this bounce, being outside here, and off the daily orange line, is going to give more than to that wall. It's going to obliterate that wall. Yes, it might have come back down here, even here, right? But eventually it would have gone up. Okay, so my first take profit, and I don't set them, Hans, I don't set them, but my first target would be the 15 minute orange line. Okay, you can see there, right, it didn't really bounce, it just continued. So I would have still been in, right? So my next target then I would look is the 30-minute orange line. Okay, it went through that, because if you look at this line here, it would have come down here. Okay, so it actually went to the 1 hour orange line. So basically, Hans, the first two targets would have been here, right? But it continued, so there was no need to close the trade, right? The next target would have been here. It continued, so there was no need to close the trade. Next target then would have been here, the 1 hour orange line, right? That's when a yellow appeared, right? Close my trades. Close both trades at that price. But if you know, we hit this 15-minute orange line and then it, you know, that yellow appeared, I might then, if momentum flipped and went red, I might then close one of the trades. You understand? You understand, Hans? And that's all it is, Hans. Just think to yourself, you've got massive time frame bounce here, so it's going to give more than 5 pips. It's going to, you know, well, 77, that's 23, 39, that was a 39 pip move, Hans, right? You know, if I traded the UCAD, then I'd have probably, because I might have got in on this green, I might have got in on the second entry, depends on, you know, what the momentum was saying at the time. I definitely would have got 30 pippers there. Okay, alright, Hans, so I hope that helps you as far as TPs are concerned, and I think that's, you know, yeah, I think that's everything on that video, right? Just a couple of other things, guys, because it's been quite a long video, this. I'm going to use, I don't know why that's happening, by the way, a really old video to show you this, but again, this has to be pointed out, because if you see this brewing, then you really should be paying attention to it. Now then, you know what I think about double bottoms and double tops, okay, and how they perform. Alright, Lambo, you might want to pay attention here as well. Look at this move here on the UCAD. Huge move off this flipped up BB band, right? Look, here it's going up off the 8 hour. It's outside, but look at this here. What's this here? Up, down, up. This is a double bottom, right? Just to show you how powerful these are, I'll just flip right to the end. Somebody's trying to point it out there. God, where is it? I might have gone past it. There you go. Right. That blue, I can assure you, I went through this video, right? That blue on the 1 hour, when it just appeared then, is the first time a blue appeared on that UCAD. Right, and look what that double bottom did. Look at it. It was down, bounce, down, and then woomph. Okay, yes, right off the daily orange line as well, so that just adds extra impetus to it. But my point there is just to show you how strong double bottoms, and I'll show you a double top now, how strong they are. This is actually a form of a triple top. It goes up here, comes down a bit, bounces a little bit. You could say this is a double top, but this being a mim. Down, bounces, and then look at that. Look at that. Look at the power there, guys. And that's the power of these particular moves. Double bottoms, double tops, right? So that's all I wanted to show you there. But again, Lambo, I knew, you know, when price was here, that the next destination for the UCAD would have been this BB band here, if no blues appeared here or here. And trust me, I went through this video number 5, right, and that blue was the first blue that appeared, you know, on the big time frames. Okay, I'm not even sure if it reversed after that, by the way. So again, that's something to watch for. And what else did I want to show? Number 29. No, this is just about showing you that when you come in a room, make yourself a plan. Give yourself a starting position. Okay, so here we go. Come in the room with a GU, right? We're going to get confirmation as well, right? Okay, so we come in the room with a GU. This is what we've got, right? Look at this for a trend, guys. Absolute. You go against this, you're crazy, 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 crazy to go against this. You know, even I wouldn't be thinking of taking this up, even if a red yellow turn there. I wouldn't be thinking that that price is going to go to there. It's probably only going to go to here, because this is just crazy to go against. Look at the EG, crazy to go against this. You are better coming in the room when you see something like that, when these trends are this strong like that. You're saying to yourself, well, okay, I'm going to wait, and I'll just pause again, and again, look at the time, guys. So effectively, stop that. Right, effectively, we've been in the room 50 minutes, and if you've waited for price to get to this orange line, right, to take it down, then you've done a really, really good job, because 50 minutes is a long time to wait to take a trade, right? But going against that is crazy. All right, same with the EG, even though it's performing, it's just risk, guys. And you look at these here, they're not big moves, are they, down? You look at the GU, these are not big moves up. And look, each time it's hitting the 5-minute BB band, it's struggling to go any higher. So I would be looking down with that from the 1 hour orange line. But basically what I'm saying here is, you come in the room and you see something like that, and you're that near to the 1 hour orange line, then just wait for it to hit it, plan your trade ahead, get your bias, and then take it when it appears. Don't hesitate. Okay, let's have a look at the EG, just the same again. Excuse me, I would be looking to take this up from here if it reaches here. There's no guarantee. What you're looking for now is, if this starts to go, then the chances are the EG will start to go. So you're looking, and this is an old recording as well, guys. So, well, May this year. So I think the yellows were here then, weren't they? So I'll be looking for yellows or greens here or here, or even on the HA charts, if something appeared on the HA charts. Okay, I'll just fast forward just to show you what happened. And there's your move going there. Look, yellow with a signal next to it. I'm not sure if there's something here behind this clock, but the GU's going off the 5-minute BB band and the 1 hour orange line. And there you go, straight after 10 o'clock starts moving properly. Look at the EG, guys. It's just the strength of a trend. Sometimes you've just got to say to yourself, well, I am not going against a wicked trend. And Christ, you just notice that. Look at the green there, reversal signal correlated with the UCAD. So this is one of them where the GCAD went with the UCAD. Look at it, that was the UCAD move down here. Right, look at the GCAD. All the way down here. No matter where you took your trade from, it's a BB band because of the greens correlating there, right? Or whether you took it on a second move somewhere here, it won. Back to the orange line, it won. Okay. It looks like it was up here as well on the 4 hour orange line. This one. So, yeah. Sometimes just make yourself a rule and say, when you come in the room, right, that is my starting position. I know Stephanie's been working on this, and I believe, Stephanie, that you're having quite a bit more success now, kind of waiting and looking for your starting position, and that's good. I'm glad to hear that. I know Dips has been helping you, PPMB been helping you, and that's good. It's good that the other guys are getting involved. But again, it all comes down to step one. You get step one right, it doesn't matter where you take your trades from, as long as you sell from a high and buy from a low, then your trades are going to win. Okay. So, guys, these tips I've given you today and again, look here, you went down from the orange line again. Okay. With the trend again, look at this EG here, went all the way back down here, then bam, up. GCAD every time, UCAD every time off the orange line, but again, big trend down here. But look at this. You know, the strength of this setup, how it evolved. You know, you're outside here. Blues, Lambo blues. Yeah. Okay, so I think that might be it, guys. I think if you just get step one right, TK, Darwin, you know, Hans, any other strugglers in the room, do this in your head first. Do it. You know, come in the room and say to yourself, right, well, hang on, let's have a look. I think GU down. Let's see if I can get it confirmed by, you know, the EG or the GCAD, or if you trade the UCAD, see if the GCADs, you know, will confirm it. If the UCAD and the GU, as on NFP days, which you'll see on Friday, by the way, are going in the opposite direction, then it's obviously the dollar that's in charge, okay, because that's the only thing those two particular pairs have in common. But again, I mean, you know, it's just a matter, guys, it's just a very simple matter of just coming in the room and saying to yourself, well, let's have a look what we've got. Let's have a look at this 61. Yep, strong trend to the upside. Yeah, I would think 4-hour blue. You might get some down here because you're also on the 8-hour BB band. There is a daily red, but 8-hour BB band probably done its job. It might go up more this and then come down, but my bias here would be down. Let's have a look at the EG to confirm it. Right, red daily down, but we're on the 8-hour BB band, so that signal might have done its job. We've got a 4-hour blue, we've got some blues on 1 hour as well, so that confirms to me that the GU might want to go down. GCAD, yeah, 4-hour blue daily, yeah, ooh, a bit short of that BB band there though. There's a 4-hour blue, this might come down, confirm that it might want to go down as well. UCAD kind of, you know, I'm not so sure on this, that might want to go up, but it's pretty messy, the UCAD. You look at all the wicks on here, I wouldn't use that as a confirmation, you know. And again, you can't just dive in anyway, you need signals, you know, on your lower time frames to help you out. But again, you know, we'd have taken the GU down there based on this signal here because of your bias, and then that would have definitely won from up here for what, 76.94, almost 20 pip move. Alright, so that's kind of it, guys. It's just a matter of saying to yourself, well, you know, let's get direction off the what do you call it first, off the you know, my particular pair that I trade. Let's say you trade the EG, you look at the EG and you say, well, I think the EG is going up, or I think the EG is going down. Then just look to the GU and see if it, you know, confirms for you. If it's, because the GU and the EG are pretty much inverse charts, you know. So like you can see there, you can see the GU trend on 1 hour's up, trend down here. Look, they're pretty much identical, but in an opposite way. And then look at that one there, gorgeous that move was there off that 8-hour BB band. Okay, it would have also been here. You know, so just look to those charts and see what you can get. Yeah, again, you don't have to basically trade that way. You can always say to yourself, well, no, I'm just sticking to the trend trades, but you plan ahead that way, and you say to yourself, well, I'm going to look at trend only. I know the GU trend is strong, so I'm only going to take the GU trend trend trades. Now let's have a look at the EG. Is the EG showing a downtrend? If it is, and the setup looks as though it's going to go down, then that's confirming that you could be right about your GU. Okay, guys, so I think you know, that'll have to do you. I mean, as I say, I can go through a hell of a lot of charts in here, and I pretty much did a lot of homework last night with a bottle of Sauvignon Blanc, and you know, found quite a few different mixes to try and you know, show you you know, different setups, and you know, I think I've pretty much done that. again, this here, we'll look at the GU there, that's looking like a double top for me. 4 hour signal up there with a blue next to it. Daily's not much to write home about, but 8 hour BB band split down there. Right, for me, GU down, let's have a look at the, yes, there's a daily here, but you can consider it's done its job. It's on the 8 hour orange line, you've got a 4 hour signal up, again, possible double bottom there. GCAD, yes, I know there's a daily, but it's against a massive strong trend, and look where you are again here, you know, BB band and 8 hour orange line there. BB band 8 hour orange, 4 hour orange line there. Again, looks possible double topish. Okay, so I've had my GU confirmed by both GCAD and EG. Let's see what happened. Oh, going against at the moment, but again, that one would have won if you'd have taken it. Yeah, and sometimes, guys, sometimes they don't just, you know, play by the rules and go straight away. Sometimes you've just got to say to yourself, well, okay, well, I'm only taking, I don't really trust this because it's not right on the BB band here, and the trend's up, so I'll just take my 5 pip trades, you know. I mean, if you'd gone with the GCAD up here, you can quite clearly see this was a massive trade off the 1 hour, I think. And the daily, again, you know, that daily will play into your mind if you want to use the daily sleeper, then just take it up with the daily sleeper. Okay, so pretty much, you know, it, guys. I can't think of any other way that I can, you know, get you to look at the 1 and 4s. That is the other thing, by the way. What you can do is you can, you know, it did win eventually, GCAD there and the GU as well, but you can go and watch the other videos I've done on the 1 and 4 setups, because I mean, as I've said, and I've said it forever, guys, every time I come on I'm pushing these, this is where your trades are made. You get step 1 right, you've cracked it. Okay, you've cracked it. Alright, and then it's just a matter of knowing where to take trades from. You know step 2, you know step 3, they're easy. Step 1's the hard bit. But once you, you know, you get that right, then you've really cracked it, guys. Okay, so as I say again, I'll say it again. Just do, if you want to go on and check yourself and do some testing on the recordings, do it then. But all next week, I want you to, and you're doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for me, guys. You're doing this for yourself. Okay, test yourself. Look at what it's like when you come in the room. See if you can correlate it and get confirmation via that correlation, okay, of your analysis. You know, if you get it right all week, then you've cracked it. You've cracked it. Seriously. Then it's just a matter of confidence. Then working on building people's confidence up. Okay. So yeah, I think, guys, that'll have to do you. Pretty sure you're alright with that. Alright.